Hello, everyone. It's Yogi here. I hope you're well. It's Wednesday, and this is our first festive stitching on Wednesdays. Okay, so moving forward, Wednesday will be our days to do our Christmas stitching. But today, this is my final week stitching on this piece. Okay, and this is a Halloween piece. And I know quite a few of you are sort of switching back and forth between Christmas and Halloween stitching as well. But I'm kind of doing one at a time. So next week we're starting our Christmas Saul, and I'll talk a little bit about the piece I'm going to be working on. If you haven't been here for the last stream or you just joined us, okay, I'll give you all update, everything you need. So maybe you can join me as well. So today, I'm working on this piece. It's called Halloween Season. I mean, as it says on the tin, it's a Halloween piece and it's got 4 different panels, and you can see my little kitties here, those with beady eye. Maybe you notice a little bit of progress here. Yes, I've been doing a little bit of homework for today, as this is going to be the last session of this year for my Halloween stitching. Okay, so I did a little bit of homework. I do put in a little bit of effort from time to time. So if you don't know, you've never seen this design before, let me show you right now. So this is a pattern. It came from a vendor from Etsy, and this piece was voted by our Facebook group members, and we had about 6 different patterns I picked, recommended by the members. I picked 6, and this came on top, and for good reasons. Look, it's adorable. And it's got a spookiness, but it's so lovely as well. And so there are 4 panels, and I'm sure it's not a surprise to you. I started from the kitty panel, okay, moving forward as a starting point. And I think I've been doing well, week by week, considering having so many different webs every single day, switching around. And so slowly but steadily, I think I'm on a way to complete this panel. Whether I'm able to do that today is highly questionable. Who knows? But that's kind of where I'm going, hopefully, at least, having a large part of this panel almost completed. So let me switch back to the art view for you here. So this is where I am. This is not a large piece by any means, and also close to no confetti. So it's a very simple pattern, which is quite nice as a side dish, alongside all the intricate pieces. And so this is where I am right now. If I turn on the full markup, where it is. And also the wording at the bottom is part of the design as well. And so I might look to do a little bit of wording. I don't know, but I'm keen to work on the kitty panel where I am right now. Okay, so this is where I am. And in terms of the stats, let's look at the numbers here. Progress. Okay, I'm on 12.66. Not bad, not bad. So technically, if you divide in, 4 panels and plus text, so I should be at around 25%, quarter of the piece at this point. But who knows? I mean, this is a piece, hopefully, I'll be working on every year, every Halloween. And next year, who knows? I will definitely continue this piece and maybe add another one, in the mix. And so every year, there's a little bit of new elements being added. So you're going to be here next year, okay? That's a promise. And I'm going to be here. And that's a promise from me as well. So 24 colors is this piece, but it's so colorful. You don't need tons and tons of colors to create a wonderful piece. And overall number of stitching, let me show you this one. I can show you this one because at least it's within the range of numbers I can read. Beyond, certain number of digits, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So overall is 21,000. Is that correct? 21,000. I'm just slightly under 3,000. And it's not bad at all. And I'm going to create a sprint right here in front of your eyes. Okay, so this is going to capture today's stitches I'm going to complete today. So brand new sprint here, and because by the end of the session we play a game every session, and that's guess my stitches. The regulars know, okay, you know how it works, and if you don't, I'll explain to you as we move forward. So stick around and stitch with me. So let me move this panel back here and back to my fabric here. And guys, I want to say hello to you. Who have I got here in this beautiful Wednesday? And have you got your festive projects with you? I'll check out one by one, okay? But first of all, I want to say hello to everybody in the chat and see who I've got here with me, and also who are the top three, the first three reported to the chat. We check out this every day. Arrive on time for the class, okay? So first of all, it's our beautiful Sarah, the princess and the captain of Alien. Sarah is bringing us daily quote here. And today we have, every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and smile and start again. And she says, hello, everyone. Happy stitching. Indeed. You know, as a yoga teacher, I always say, the space, the inner space is where your breath is. So if you breathe, you create space. Very easy. There you go. Thank you, Sarah. Beautiful, beautiful quote, as usual. And also, Elandria is agreeing. Okay, welcome, Elandria. The second in the chat. And also, Sylvia is joining us as well. A coming stitch pattern says, hi, everyone. Happy night stitching. Indeed. And Heather House is also here, says hello, happy Wednesday, happy every day. It's a beautiful day here on the island. So Heather's on an island. How nice. And chilly but sunny. Nice combination. Not too hot, not too cold. And Natty is also here with us, says beautiful people. And is it Amira? Amira Fire. Hello. I don't know if you're new to the chat. If you're new to the chat, this is how we welcome the newcomers. We highlight their comment. Okay, so welcome. And Sandra as well. Hi, everybody. Good evening. And Rin Akio is back with us. Welcome. And Nikki, my love, is here. And Sarah says, very cold, wet here. I've been baking bread today and snugged up snitching. Is there anything better than that, Sarah? You're baking bread, you have the smell of the freshly baked bread and it's snuggled up with the kitties, right? Oh, Sarah's in paradise. Sarah's in paradise. And Leslie is also here as well. Leslie McLean, welcome. And Sandra is having a little bit of flare-up from what I don't know, but it doesn't sound great. And don't worry, we keep you company. And Yogi's healing power sending over to you with love. And Susan as well, welcome back, sweetie. And Frida is also here, and Chelsea Summer as well, welcome back. And Rachel Morton, and who else have we got? Betty is also here in the chat, welcome. And Christy, hello, hello. And Rachel we've said hello to, and Rose is also here. Rose, are you at work again today? Oh, it's okay. Yogi will talk softly, so no, the bosses cannot hear you. Okay. So Claudia is also here. Claudia Katrosh, and welcome back. And Simone is also here back with us. And Grace Houston, hello, hello. And Selen as well. And Mandy Moran is also here, and Chloe C is back with us. And let's have a look. And Brett is here. Oh, night everyone. Just want to say hi before going to sleep. How nice of you to say hello before, having a little nappy time. She says, we'll be catching up with my homework when I'm feeling better. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well with the flu. And again, Yogi healing power over to you, okay, Brett, and you can listen to us as you fall asleep, okay? And so take care of yourself. And Kristen is also here. Hi from work. Another I think I'm going to call them work club. The people watching us while during work time, okay? Hush, hush. No one needs to know. And Cassie Hapler as well. And Michelle Fuller lurking from work, another member from work club. Guys, thank you for joining me today on this beautiful Wednesday. And so it's personally for me, this is the final week of my Halloween stitching. I know Halloween is on Friday, so technically I could do it on Friday as well, but I'll probably stitch a different piece. And, but you can join me on Friday night as well in a slightly later time, you know how it works by now, the regulars. And so this piece, I'm working on a fabric that is, let me think, it's 16 counts. It stitches almost like 40. It's slightly smaller in stitches. And it's very bold and bright design. And I've got my kitty here. It's almost completed. I just need to fill in the rest of the body, little legs here. And this piece of Ada was from an old project that I saved up. And kind of just left there for years and years. And I just decided to reuse it because it's got this, I don't know if you can see it, it's got slight sandy tone to it. And because of the lighting, it looks almost white, but it's got a slight sandy tone. And so it's really complementary to the sort of pumpkin colors here. And so today, as I said, my plan is to finish, hopefully, the bottom part of the panel, okay? It's very close. The kitty's body, my alien dolly's body, and also a little bit of the rest of the panel I'm going to fill up. And the remaining time, I'm going to move up and fill in the rest of the panel, hopefully as much as I can. Let's see how it goes. And these are nice and easy stitches. And, as I said, no confetti, pretty much. So hopefully I can move forward and with a slightly, faster, more speedier speed. Who knows? And so here we go. And let me know what you're working on today, guys. Are you doing festive stitching? And, it's okay if you're not doing festive stitching. I know you probably start a Christmas piece at some point, right? Everybody has to do a little bit of Christmas stitching. It's fun. It's fun. So, and I'll talk a little bit about our plan next week, okay, next Wednesday, in terms of the Christmas stitching. But today for now, I'm going to focus on this piece and start to warm up my little hands and, get stitching here. So let me bring up my little mock-up and also my screen here so you can spot every mistake I make and bring on the frog emoji. I know you will. And so let's have a look. I'm going to pick my first color here, get going, and I'll look at what you guys are working on and let me know what you're drinking, okay? I need to know what power drinks and power snacks you're having, if you're snacking as well. Oh, I'm feeling slightly peckish because I came in and I haven't had supper. I wasn't hungry until the stream started. I suddenly feel like, oh, I can do with a bit of chocolate in a bit. So I am going to start with, it's almost air stitching. I knew that this area is going to be similar to the chest area. It's going to be a bit of shading, a little bit of highlight, so I'm ready for it. So let's have a look. Let's go for this one then. This is not too bad at all. This is a gray color here. Is 169. 169. It's a kind of darkish gray. 169. Okay, I've got one threaded already. Ready to go. Very nice. And also the threads, the floss, I'm using CXC. So it's nice. It's got very good coverage, very nice to stitch. Close Chloe says, hello, I hope everyone is well. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to be patient and start a Christmas piece next week. I know, Chloe, I'm patient as well. I've got my fabric ready and I'm ready to go, but we have to wait, okay? This is how it works. We stitch together. It's the team spirit. So Chloe, stay with me there. And also, just so you know, today, every other week, every Wednesday, every other week, every other Wednesday, okay? I'm going to be giving away 5 free memberships for a month to random, stitchers in watching the stream here. So if you're already a member, you're in the club. But those of you are not member just yet, YouTube is going to randomly pick 5 of you, okay, and gift the membership for a month there. And in order for that to happen, in a bit, once I'm warmed up and have everybody here, I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to receive it, because you have to give consent, opt in for YouTube to pick you, because some people might go, I don't want it. So, then you keep it turned off. So the memberships go to the people who want it, and so I'll give you that instruction in a little bit, okay? So just so you know, so the prize draw is coming up. And just stay in the stream. You don't need to be in the chat. Starting with this color here, let me zoom in a little bit more here. So I've got Pokemon and my little bunny here to keep my little alien dolly company. And it's so nice to stitch something nice and chunky here. And CXC is perfect. I think I much prefer CXC when it comes to fabric count that's above 18, I think. Or even 20, because the coverage is so good and it's really nice to stitch. What I find with DMC, particularly when you do larger stitches like this, sometimes the threads, certain colors will come across shiny. If you can see this white stitches here, it's actually DMC, because my CXC does not have this number. Is 01, and you can tell there's a little bit of shininess there, which I don't think is necessary. I don't like it that much. I like the mateness, so slightly matte finish of CXC there. It's just my personal preference. So this bit will be quite nice and easy to fill in. Most of them, the stitches of the same colors are connected with each other, so it's quite easy to follow the chart here. Let me just mark as I go so I don't lose track. Let's have a look. Oh, Sandra, yes, have a rest and just watch us. We'll keep you nice and relaxed, okay? And as I said, the yogi healing power over to you. You're going to feel better already. Oh, we've got another person here. I don't think I've seen before. Sorry, I missed you. Too snowy. Oh, hi from work, ending soon. Yes, another viewer from the work club there. And Frida says, no stitching today, working on Dreaming in Color by Josephine War. You're allowed, it's okay. Just confess. And Susan is working on Berry Christmas. It's a dimensions kit, yes. And drinking coffee, very nice. I've got a cup of coffee freshly brewed as well. Previously I very often drink cold coffee, but now it's the kind of season that I just fancy a hot drink. So now I've make a cup of coffee just before the stream and keep in the flask so it's nice and hot. Oh yes, I can't wait take a sip. I can smell it. Freshly brewed coffee. And Suzanne as well. Oh, sorry, this is Susan, and Suzanne is the next. Finishing off a blog on catnap, and switching to my Santa pattern. Very nice. So Suzanne has come with a plan. Do you have a plan, everybody? I need to know your plan. And Amira is jellyfish festive day. And there's no special day for it. Yes, every day is jellyfish day, I guess. Well, jellyfish technically is seafood, isn't it? It's eaten by some people, but it's allowed. It's allowed. It's okay. It's okay. We have a general sort of no seafood policy, no seafood stitching policy, particularly no calamari. Okay, Nikki, you're listening, and we have an emoji for it. Betty is working on stitching shelf and drinking water. I have pumpkin pie for a snack later. Okay, that counts. Okay, you're not working on Halloween piece, but you're having a pumpkin pie. That is so lovely. That's wonderful. And Chelsea is stitching on Books on My Friends by Randall Spangler, very popular artist in the chat here. And beautiful. Donna Marie Middleton has joined us as well. And Kelly as well, welcome. And Claudia, it's the same Claudia from earlier on. Yes, with Claudia Smith here, which I have said hello to, because sometimes we have multiple Claudia. And Lona is here. Hello, hello, good to see you. Even Nikki's flashing like no calamari. I'm glad Nikki is aware of it. You know, now Nikki has no excuse. Now she's fully aware of the group policy of no calamari. So next time she's flashing her, you know, bolding calamari lady, and we can go, Nikki, you know how it works here. You know, stop breaking the rules. And Janelle is also here. Welcome. All right, let me do a couple more stitches as I'm going through and find out what you're working on today. It's nice and easy. It's stitching on Ada is a very kind of different experience. It's nice and, you know, robust. It's very grounding. And Grace Houston is working on Traveling Library again today. Of course, it's beautiful piece. I'm sure you like to work on it every day. Oh, Claudia, confession time, guys. Confession. You know, Chloe is, you know, still holding on, and Claudia has broken the rules already, had a head start from the rest of us. Says, hello everyone, I'm cheating and working on Christmas stitching already. Well, you can do Christmas stitching, but are you doing the Christmas house though? Because quite a lot of you have already started Christmas stitching, so that's okay. But the Christmas house, you know, Christmas house 1, 2, or 3 that we're starting to get together next week. Okay. Let's see. Moving down. Okay, I'm catching on. I'm going back and forth there. And Kelly M is also joining us. Good to see you. And Claudia, Claudia says, today inspired by Susan and you, I'm drinking hot chocolate. Stitching on Santa's coming to town from Rovia. It's really fun stitching. Oh, I love to see what it looks like. I know hot chocolate is such a great idea, isn't it? And I was very tempted to make a cup earlier on. Oh, hang on. Look away, guys. Look away. There's nothing to see here. It's just a little bit of very quick reverse stitching demonstration here. We've got some newcomers, okay? We've got some newcomers, so I just want to show them my technique there as I reverse my stitch very quickly, very efficiently. Yes, hot chocolate, changing topic. Hot chocolate is such a great idea. I was very tempted to make one just before the stream, and then I ran out of time. There, so I might have one afterwards, or maybe tomorrow. So yes, guys, make hot chocolate and make it yourself as well. It's very easy. You don't need to get the pre-mixed ones because you don't know what's in it, and normally tons and tons of sugar in there. You can just have a bit of just get cacao powder, unsweetened cacao powder is extremely good for you, and then some milk of your choice. I use almond milk. You can use any kind of milk, and just add some sweetener of your choice, whatever it is, and just stir in a pot, and you have beautiful hot chocolate there. And to your liking, you can add as much or little of the cacao powder, and also you can adjust the sweetness as well. And so it's super easy. So we should make hot chocolate the official drink, and coffee, of course, of the group, right? Hot chocolate and coffee, paradise. And of course, you know, snacks of choice will be anything chocolate, but chocolate button will be would be the, you know, signature snacks here. And Sarah is working on Moon Witch one last time this month. Oh, Sarah, you're following the calendar as well. Very nice. Yes, I like the kind of, you know, sort of changes, because technically I could have started my Christmas piece earlier as well, but I like to follow the calendar, you know. And now technically, you know, maybe Christmas season starts from December, but you know, the high street and everything, the fairy light, they all come up already, Christmas light from November, and Christmas shopping and everything, everybody's starting from November, so November would be a perfect time. And Ring is stitching Festive feline from Bossy Threads, and have cookies and cream coffee. Oh, sounds lovely and comforting. Lovely. Oh, Melissa, sorry I missed your entry earlier on. Melissa says, hi Yogi, Melissa here from Texas and new to your channel. Round of applause. A newcomer as well. Yes, welcome Melissa. And I've been cross-stitching for 45 years. Just looking at a photo, you don't look a year away from 40. So you've been stitching since before you were born. My goodness, Melissa, that's a miracle. Welcome. And Sandra is asking, Yogi, are you doing all panels in one or just the cat? Oh, I'm doing all panels. It's just that so far I'm doing one panel at a time, and currently I'm on the kitty panel, okay? And, you know, moving forward, maybe next time, next Halloween, I'll pick up another panel, maybe like a pumpkin one, you know, and I'm moving one panel at a time. So Claudia says, I'm still stitching on the bike today. How do you stitch on the bike? as you're bicycling and stitching at the same time. I love to see it. Video, please. Okay, just making sure that I'm not messing up in any shape or form. I don't want visits from, you know who. Oh, guys, there's a new emoji. If you remember, have a look at your emoji panel. There's a new spooky bingo. We officially have a spooky bingo emoji, okay? So let's see who is going to use that officially while having a spooky bingo with me, okay? So freshly out of the oven. Just created for you. Alison Rennie, welcome. And Chelsea says, I like to add cinnamon and vanilla extra to my hot chocolate. Yes, I do add vanilla extra. Not cinnamon, but I do add a little bit of vanilla extract as well. Oh, not yet. These ones are. Okay, let me finish this thread here, and I'll show you how to turn on your opt-in version option to receive the gifted membership. Okay. So with the membership, you get the customized emoji, obviously created by Yogi. How good is that? You know, some people go for some sort of a clip art or whatever. I create those emoji for you, and based on, you know, things that we came up with in a group as well. There are a lot of words, terms that we invented in a group together, and I turn them into emoji because it's fun, right? And also planning forward, I'm looking to the technical side of the setup there. So maybe for the members, we can have a once a month get together, maybe through something like Zoom. I haven't decided yet, whichever's easiest. So I can actually see your web as I'm stitching, because normally you're looking at my stitching. I will be able to look at your stitching as we chat, and maybe in real voice, real time as well. So I'm looking to the easiest technical solution here. So bear with me, but that's the plan for the members, okay? And also it's a way for you to support the channel of my daily stream here. So I finished that color there, and let me show you how to turn on your phone or whatever device. You need to do the same on the desktop as well, whatever device you're watching the stream here. So I'm going to show you how to opt in. You need to opt in for YouTube to select you. Okay, so it's a consent. You need to provide that. So I'm just going to go in using my phone. I'm going to show you in a bit. So if you have a look, this is my phone, and I'm watching our stream right here. So you should have a very similar view on computer or the phone. It works the same. So if you're looking at the chat, so you need to go to the chat panel there, and at the bottom, okay, there's a $sign. That's where you normally give super chat or whatever it is. You just tap on the sign, and you should get this pop over here. And the bottom selection is the membership, okay? And if you tap on the membership, you come to the join this channel membership panel there. So you want to go to the upper right of your chat panel there. There's 3 dots. Tap on that. There's another popover. Okay. Layers of popover. And then go to the bottom item again, where it says gift member settings. This is where you need to give consent to receive the membership. So there's a little button there. All you have to do is just flick it open. That's it. And I'm not sure whether you have to do it every time or per channel. I'm not sure. So you need to have a check. If you turn it on last time, just check again, just in case it's turned off, because it's a consensual thing. So, you know, maybe it's 1 off per session. I have no idea. So you have to check. So come to this panel and just turn it on if you want it. If you don't, then keep it off. Okay. And otherwise, turn it on. And, you know, and maybe in about 20 minutes time, I will be giving away 5 memberships. Okay. So you can do that now and get it ready. Sarah is competitive. I know. Sarah says, I've been stitching for 48 years. And I think, yes, 3 years more, Sarah. You won. Oh, Sarah is very competitive, okay? And she's stitching. She stitches without gridding. She's our alien, and she stitches a lot, long hours every day. She's a ultra marathon stitcher. Okay. Hey, busy mom, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me come on here. Trying to catch up with your projects here. And if I miss your comments, it's just me, it's not you. I do my best. And Kathy says, I'm continuing to stitch on Garden's Paradise. A sunflower starting to take shape. How nice. Particularly now we're slightly, you know, colder seasons. Sunflower is just so uplifting, isn't it? Beautiful. And let me pick my next color here. I might just continue with this color. Why not? So I'm doing the shading first, and then I'll move on to the next color. And I've got a little bit of green here to stitch as well. So it's quite fun. 169, 169. And Donna Mary is having sweet chili Ritz crackers. Sweet chili. I didn't know there was a sweet chili version. Yeah, I do enjoy a bit of a Ritz from time to time, but normally I get the plain flavors. And decaf tea. All right, Donna. And she's stitching vigorously through Yogi tonight. Very good. Yes, I think when people stitch together, we tend to be a little bit more focused, right? If I stitch on my own, I just go all over the place. I'll walk off every 15 minutes, do something else, or maybe I'll start watching some sort of documentary on on YouTube on strange topics. That happens a lot. So. Here we go. And Lona is stitching on Portrait of Father Christmas. Max colors 2/1. 2/1. Okay, 10 on 28. I see. Okay. And drinking hot Silent Night tea with honey. Oh, how appropriate. Yes. The Christmas drink. It's got to be Silent Night. Ooh, this needle doesn't like me that much. Here we go. And Christy says, I'm stitching Heart of America from Malcolm Watson on Hade in honor of 25th anniversary of the US next year. Oh my goodness, quarter of a century. Is there going to be a big celebration over there then? 250 years. 100 years is a big milestone. 200 is also big. But 250 is really big. It's like a quarter of the entire century. No, hang on. It's not a quarter of a century. A century is 100 years. So I don't know. Yes, 250 is big. Quarter of a century would be 25 years, wouldn't it? That's not even as long as some of you have been stitching. Amira says, if anyone tries to eat my jellyfish, which is no calamari, I'll send my next project on you. I think I ordered a dragon. A dragon is less edible, I think. There are probably less people eating dragon. So it's allowed. You can stitch. It's not seafood, so. Natty's working on Christmas stamped cross stitch on 11 counts. Okay. Not enjoying it. So many change to a stocking cross stitch for my kids. So is it like a Christmas sock shape? There are quite a lot of ornament type of patterns. 11 counts. I don't think I've done 11 counts. Kelly M says, I just ordered a color expansion for a Joseph Ward chart from Hade. I'm not brave enough for the full max color. Oh, so you requested for the customized version, expansion. Expansion for Hade is about 150. It doesn't mean there will be no confetti, Kelly. Even 90 colors, regular charts. There, from time to time, there's still areas. There's got a lot of color changes. It depends on the pattern. Let me zoom in a little bit more here so you can see. And Suzanne says 2% on catnap. Is it a regular size, that one? If you start from the upper left of that piece, you're literally stitching a face of a kitten sleeping. Just so sweet. Chloe says, I'm working on Farewell to Anger, max color, just hit 5%. Drinking tea, yay. Absolutely beautiful. 5% is big for a large piece. 5% is a halfway to 10%. That's how I look at it. I think once I part this piece till next year, I'm gonna miss a little bit of you know, really simple patterns like this, because this is the kind of the type of patterns I used to do before I fell into this full coverage rabbit hole here. And it was dimension. Yeah, some pieces probably more complex, you know, dimensions, gold pieces. They tend to be almost full coverage, but it's charted in a way that's a lot more friendly, more like this. And so doing this type of pattern is just very sort of, you know, nostalgic. I like simplicity of this type of projects as well. So who knows? I might try to find another one that's kind of similar in terms of, you know, the way it's charted. Just a nice reset from time to time to do something that's just simple. It's probably similar to some of you, depends on the days, you like to do block stitching, where you don't have to think too much. You don't have to worry about making mistakes as much, even though with this piece, I still made mistakes. We had some frogging time. Oh, did I just say that word? No mentioning of the F word. But yeah, it can still happen, but probably a little bit less. And some days you just want this type of stitching where you can just keep stitching, you know, without color changing that much. So it's quite nice. Claudia says, I stitch since I was 7 years old. Ah, and I bet you probably change the type of projects and the way you stitch throughout the years. That'll be quite a evolution, I bet. It's amazing. It's so nice to know, though, you know, after 40 years, 45 years of stitching, you still love it. You know, that's very reassuring for me. And Alison is joining in with spooky season on a ghost. Oh, the ghost panel on the left here. Got diluting juice and some Thornton's mochi chocolate brownie bites later. Oh, you're sorted, Alison. That sounds like a good plan to me. I've got some chocolate buttons waiting for me. Oh, let me take a sip of my coffee then. Yes, freshly brewed. It's still hot because I keep the coffee in the flask. What a great idea. Great idea. Oh, so good. Oh, Christy is wondering, hang on, let me just bring on Christy's. Yeah, sometimes we use this terminology as if everybody knows. Not everybody knows, okay? Hang on, let me see if I can find your... That's the problem when you have two panels happening at the same time. Let me see. So Christy is essentially asking, what is a spooky bingo? Okay, spooky bingo means, because normally when I'm stitching, I do have a habit of calling out the color I'm stitching. And if I say 310, for instance, or now I'm stitching 169, very often someone watching the stream will go, spooky bingo, because they're stitching the same color as me at the same time. Okay, so we also have a relay spooky bingo, meaning that, you know, either you have just finished or you're just about to pick up the color when I finish, something like that. So That's that's spooky bingo. It's spooky, but it's bingo as well. Yes, Sarah has explained here. Spooky bingo is when she calls out the number of threads she's using, and it's one you're using as well. Yes. It happens more often than you think, actually. And particularly if we're stitching the same piece, you know, for instance, this one, it's probably not, you know, unusual for us to have a spooky bingo, particularly for 310. 310 is a popular color. Oh, Suzanne is having hot chocolate and some cashew as well. Very nice combination. Both. I love both. Amira says, so many experts here with years of experience. I have started exactly 2 weeks ago. I mean, cross-stitching or full coverage. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Amira. You're in the right place here. You know, even though our focus very often is on larger pieces, like full coverage, they're all sort of, you know, stitching the stitchers do here. You know, there's a lot of diversity. Some are doing stamp kits and some are doing, you know, samplers. A lot of crossover. So definitely hang out with Yogi and the guys in the chat. I'm learning from them every day as well. Melissa says, thanks for being so sweet, Yogi. You can clearly see my age spot in my video. Oh, on my hands. Oh, Melissa makes videos. Are you a floss tuber? If you are, you're welcome to mention your channel name. We have many floss tubers here in the chat on a regular basis. Sarah says, I like to add hazelnuts to my chocolate. How nice. Yes, that goes together. Oh, Live with Natty, thank you so much. Thank you so much here for the super chat. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but thank you very much. Thank you, Natty. Amira says, Amira is new, okay? Everybody be gentle. Amira says, how exactly did the no calamari rule happen? Anyone care to explain to Amira? Yes, it's I think Nikki will probably, you know, I think Nikki is responsible for like, explanations. So what happened was, Nikki's working on a piece where, I don't know whether you've seen it, and it's calamari. Okay, that's not calamari. It's a lady. It's a squid lady, basically. It's a lady with squid bits sticking out of her head. It's slightly frightening for Yogi. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know I had you know, calamari phobia until I saw that piece. And it's a lady basically has no hair, even though Nikki insists there's a little bun there. I don't see the bun. I just see some fluffy bits. but generally it's a lady with tentacles coming out of her head. Just think about it. It's a little bit scary. And and after that, we just have sort of no sifu stitching policy here, because it's a little bit scary for yogi. Okay, I'm terrified of a few things. Generally, I'm really brave. Okay, I scare of no one. It's like Ghostbusters. You know, I'm afraid of no ghosts, but I'm afraid of calamari. All right, so just for the safety of yogi and many of you, there's a no calamari, no seafood stitching policy here. So that's how it came about. And so follow the rules, okay? No stitching of the, please don't look at that piece and go, oh, I love that piece, you know, and start stitching, you know. We might have to send you to the Alien Club for a little bit of boot camp training there. Claudia says, this is a great group to learn. I'm newish to full coverage and I've learned so much from Yogi and everyone in the chat. Yes, we'll learn from each other because everybody arrived here from different places. You know, some started as, you know, some have, well, you've heard, they've been stitching for decades. And there are people who are newly, you know, arriving to this strange hobby. And also people have different skills for different crafts, and they will bring a little bit of what they know to the group. And so I'm a baby stitcher as well. You know, I only discovered this way of stitching probably, you know, full coverage and parking, all that in malarkey, probably during COVID, around 2002-ish. And just fell in the rabbit hole, a beautiful rabbit hole, and still in it. Okay, I'm trying to catch up here. Oh, Lona says I just finished 310. I'm probably gonna be stitching 310 very soon. So let's see who's going to have the spooky bingo with me and use the icon. Use the new emoji, okay? So we have a spooky bingo emoji here. Lola says, I've been stitching since I was 8. 55 years now. Okay, we have a new winner. We have a new winner, Lola. And Roxy, welcome. Roxy says, I don't grit either, just count. Oh, Roxy, be careful with what you say, what you're saying in the chat. I might have to send you to, the Alien Club. Well, I don't have to do that. Sarah will do it. Sarah's in charge of the Alien Club. Oh, no gritting. Dangerous practice. And okay, guys, you know, let me just scroll down a little bit. Let me just catch up a little bit here. And so I think let's give away some memberships, shall we? Some free membership for a month. And let me just show you one more time, just in case you're not here. In order to receive our free membership giveaway here, so I'm going to give away 5. So we're going to have 5 new members, okay, today. And you will be able to use all the customized emoji for this group and maybe join our member-only Zoom stitch together session in the future. So I'm going to show you one more time in terms of how to opt in for this session. Hey, Ebony, welcome. And Kat's Crafts Corner, welcome, welcome. And so those people who have just joined the chat, I'll get to you if I haven't said hello to you. Ginny says me. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time on how to turn on the opt-in. You need to opt in order to receive the free membership. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you one more time. If you haven't done that already, or maybe you did it that last time, you just double check just in case it's turned off by default. I don't know how it works. I don't know whether they you have to turn it off every time because you need to have consent to receive. Some people might not want it. Okay, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be a member, but who knows, it might happen. Okay, so if you doesn't matter you're on desktop or any mobile devices or platform, it should work identically. So if you're in a YouTube chat view, bring on the chat view. Okay, and then what we're going to do is find the $sign here. So that is where, like Natty earlier on giving super chat, this is where you tap to bring on the menus. Okay, once you're there, go to the bottom option where it says membership. Okay, and tap on the membership there. So it takes you to the join the membership panel where you can tap join if you want to join by yourself. But go to the three dots on the top there. Tap on that. It will bring up another overlay there. At the bottom, where it says gift membership settings. So this is where you need to give consent and opt in, and to receive to go into that pool of lucky dip. So you tap on that, and there's a little button there. Okay, you just need to flick that button on. That's it. So you need to give consent to your app to receive the gifts. All right. Okay. So so once you've done that, I'll just give you a couple of minutes to get it sorted, and then we will give the free membership and see if it goes to Janine. Yes, it's good fun. So every month I'll be giving out 10 memberships, so 5 at a time every other Wednesday. So today is that Wednesday. Okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes to get it sorted, and if you have questions you can ask me, and then we will do the giveaway. Amira says, in my defense right now, I'm stitching the water around jellyfish. Nothing scary yet. I know that piece actually. Is a jelly world, or is that different piece? Oh, Kristen as says it does stay opt in if you did it before. Okay, and also is it per channel or is it per account? So if you turn it on, you turn it on for all channels or live streams. I wonder. Okay. Oh, that stitch is not there. Look away. That should go to the right there. Okay. And once I finish these about 3 stitches, we will do the giveaway there. So stay in, make sure you stay on the stream. Let me finish the final about 3 stitches here. Very nice. All right then. Are you guys ready? Let me put it away here. Come forward. Okay, so make sure you're opted in. Okay, and I'm going to go to my panel here, and I'm going to give you a countdown. Okay, because it's fun. And so let me bring the panel on, make sure everything's okay. Okay, guys, so now for those of you in the chat, you don't have to be in the chat, but if you're watching right now and also have the setting opt-in for your membership gift, and also if you're a non-member, so if you're a member, you're already a member, you're in a club, okay, and well done. But 5 memberships for 1 month, 3 memberships will go to 5 of you. All right, so I'm gonna count down to 3, okay? 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? I'm gonna hit the button. There you go. There you go. Let's see who. Oh, there you go. We've got Ebony, the first winner. Ebony has won. Ebony, you have no choice. You're one of Yogi's members now. And Claudia Katrosh as well. Congratulations. And Maja received a new membership as well. Excellent. And Kira as well. Congratulations. And Janine. Oh, Janine has won as well. Wonderful. So you're officially in a yogi club, okay? 5 of you. And congratulations, everyone. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, and now you have access to the all the emojis. You can you have the yogi emoji, you have the power snacks, and no calamari. No calamari emoji, and spooky bingo. And you can have a spooky bingo with me. So welcome everybody to the club, and also congratulations. So it's a bit of a good fun, bit of fun we have here, and I hope you enjoy that. So every other week we will give away 5 per every 2 weeks. Okay, so we have 5 new members here. Congratulations. Janine. Yes, we do it every other week, okay? We do it every other week on Wednesdays. So, welcome new members. Immediately breaking out there. Yes, chocolate. Yes, chocolate time. Amazing. Marsha. Oh, Marsha, have you missed our lucky dip there? Yes, we just done the membership giveaway there. Welcome, Marsha. And Rose as well. Yes, Rose is here. Amazing. Welcome, everyone. And let me have a little sip of my coffee here. And maybe a piece of chocolate. How's that? Let's celebrate with a bit of a chocolate button there. Why not? Oh, any excuses for chocolate buttons. So good. And let me bring on my little bag of chocolate butter. Yeah, yes. Why not? Chocolate time, yes. So, cheers, everyone. Welcome. Pineapple emoji has also entered the chat. You're welcome, Ebony. Congratulations. So good. Cheers, everyone. Bit of my coffee here. Welcome, Janelle. Lovely. Hit the spot there. Let me zoom in a little bit. I fancy doing a little bit of grass here. There's a little bit, tiny bit to finish that. in the bottom of the panel. There you go. Oh, a few more stitches there. Nice to do a little bit of a green color there. Here we go. So we are picking this one, 3348. 3348. Looking forward to the official spooky bingo here tonight. 3348. Three, three, 4, 8. Let me pick 2 strands. It's easier. Janine says, I found a new snack. Dark chocolate covered almonds. Oh, but they're covered in like powder, not like M&M. Oh, so it doesn't have a chocolate coating necessarily. It's more like a chocolate powder. You can make it very easily yourself, probably cheaper. You just have some almonds. Normally I like to get unroasted almonds and roast the almonds myself because I know it's good quality almonds. And then just melt the chocolate and coat the chocolate with melted chocolate. Just drop the toasted almonds once they're cool, and just coat them with a melted chocolate, and then you can coat them in some cacao powder as well. So, you know, basically, it's the same thing, but probably much cheaper. Because those type of chocolate, they probably charge you a small fortune for it. Let me move it up there. So a few more of this green here at the bottom. Lona says, got my 300 stitches done. Is that your daily goal? That's fantastic. Susan says, no chance of spooking bingo tonight. Dimensions has its own number for the thread. Oh, I see. That's true. Dimensions has got, they hide the number as well. They have their own system there. Yes, that's true. It's normally like 3074 or something like that. Crazy long numbers. I have a lot of, oh, hang on. Oh, have I? Hang on. Let me double check to see what's going on here. Oh no, I've already done these ones. Oops. Oops, I did it again. Look away, guys, look away. Well, for those new members, there are 2 types of frogs here, okay, in our emoji. One is a pink one is a green one. And they're both frogs, but one is more compassionate than the other one. I'll let you guess which one that is. We have a compassionate frog there, and that's less judgmental. And we have another kind of, you know, business as usual frog. It's a little bit more harsh. Sarah with compassion. And Nikki says, Yogi, what did you buy in the hay sale? You'd be surprised, Nikki. I haven't bought anything so far because I've only got 2 items in my wish list. And I And also, I had a check of the new releases. Luckily, nothing took my fancy. And at this point, I haven't bought any. But the sales is going to go on till 1st November, isn't it? I'm going to go back and have a look because I just need to have another look of those items on my wish list and to see if I like them enough to get them. So far, I haven't got anything. Have you, Nikki? Confess. Amira says, a great sweet I once found was a marshmallow dip in chocolate and then cacao's on it. Okay, so it's coated with chocolate and everything and marshmallow, and it's got a marshmallow center, basically. Oh, if you like marshmallow, that sounds fantastic. Oh, guys, that's a bit over the top, Kelly M. That's a lot of fraud, a lot of compassion. Oh, spooky. Oh, spooky frog. Claudia has just invented a new category of spookiness. Claudia is frogging with me. Round of applause. Claudia. Yes, spooky frog. Yes, that stands. I get it. And Betty says dimensions can be converted to DMC. Oh, is there? I suspect they probably have more consistent way of numbering. There's probably a rule behind it. Whereas Gecko Rouge, for instance, is basically just based on how many colors you've got for that kit. And all the numbers are numbered from 1 to whatever. But I think Dimension, they probably have a conversion system. And it's consistent. Melissa says, yeah, or you have much better chocolate in the UK than here in the US, in my opinion. I love your chocolates. I'm craving chocolate now. Be right back. Melissa is rushing out to get some chocolate. I know. When you need chocolate, you need chocolate, We'll see you in a bit, coming back with some chocolates to snack on. But it really depends. We do have certain category of chocolate. There's literally no chocolate in them. Like, Mars bar, whatever. It's more of a sweet snack, really, with a bit of a chocolate flavors. So technically, they're not chocolates. It's kind of chocolate flavored snacks. So that happens as well. But overall, I think, it's possible that we probably have more decent chocolate over here. And in Europe in general, I think. Well, I think Nikki is trying to enable everybody as well because, now you've all heard of the haze sale. You just have to go over and have a little look, even if you go in with no intention of buying. But we'll know what happens. Patterns just voluntarily jump in to Stitcher's baskets. That happens a lot. It's a phenomena that we all know. Nikki, which one did you get? Have I missed it? Nikki's not hasn't bought anything yet. I don't really believe her. Yeah, she has spent a lot on the six portal, so she's trying to, exercise a little bit of a self-control there. Not for long, I'm sure. Oh, Suzanne says it's popular in Sweden, whereas marshmallow with chocolate and coconut. Oh, it's a coconut. I thought it was cacao powder. Chocolate and coconut and marshmallow. I can see that happening. I'm not the biggest fan of marshmallow because it's too sweet, but I like the texture. I do like the kind of, we talked about Turkish delight before, and I like the texture of Turkish delight. I like chewy things, but not so much the flavors of Turkish delight. And marshmallow is generally just too sweet for me. But I get the idea. So this is literally the bottom of this panel here, the bottom row. Let me see, final few stitches over here. Let me make sure that I don't get it wrong. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that was close. I thought it was the F time again. No. It's okay. It's all good. Lona asks, Lona says, Yogi, have you ever converted a PDF to dies and it comes out with added colors or totally wrong colors in it? It really depends on your PDF, because so by dies you mean paradise, using the conversion function. I did have a very challenging time with my Gecko Rouge chart because Gecko Rouge basically use their own numbering system. So the app doesn't understand what colors to show. So I had to manually go in and pick the kind of closest color, because I don't know the actual DMC numbers of those colors. So that was tricky. So it really depends on how compatible your PDF chart is to for the conversion, really. So if the chart doesn't have DMC colors, for instance, for whatever reason, yeah, the app wouldn't know what to show. But if it's shown if it's charted with DMC colors, in theory, I think so far my experience has been majority of the times it comes out correctly. So for instance, Heaven and Earth charts came out quite well most of the time. Ginny, Ginny says everything is sweet here in the US. That's why I'm so fat. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of, not very healthy sweets over here as well. Chocolate, if there's no chocolate in it, basically just, sugar and fat, isn't it? So it's about choosing the real chocolate, actual chocolate. Claudia says, that's no lie. Hey, just fill up your chart, your card, and you've checked out before you know it. I know they just automatically just jump into the basket. That's not you. That's not you, Claudia. Yes, it happens. Right. So the bottom, look, the bottom of this panel is literally done. This bit is done. I've done the final few stitches, the bottom row there. And I'm going to go ahead and just fill out this corner, and the rest is just the kitty body right here. Very nice. Alien kitty. So I'm going to start maybe from here. Let me do the outer border. It's probably tidier that way. Here we go. 3011. 3011. Here. Let me pick 2 strands. And hang on. Susan says, just found a site called Cyber Stitchers that does the conversion. Okay, so DMC, not DMC, Dimensions, they do have a rule, kind of, a way for them to convert consistently. I don't think you can do the same with Gecko Rouge. It's all, random. And it's by design. Oh, Melissa, s'mores, yes. It's like toasted marshmallow, isn't it? I've seen it on American TV programs. It's very exotic. You go camping and then you just have a stick on a marshmallow, right? And they're huge. Marshmallows in America is just enormous. It's the size of a small fist of a child. And then just toast it till it's melted. Yes, I have seen it with my own eyes. Not in front of me, but on TV. Yes, I think it would be too sweet for me. And if I eat something too sweet, my body can feel it, and I start to get very, very fatigued, very tired. So I need to watch out for sugar. My body doesn't like it. It doesn't mean I don't like sweet things. I use stevia sometimes. Still get the sweetness, but not the side effect. Suzanne has done a video on our Facebook group about editing charts. Yes, Suzanne, thank you so much for those little clips. It just makes it so much easier to follow. And so if you haven't joined our Facebook group, do so. We have a lot of useful information provided by the members every day. And we get to share our whips as well. It's very inspiring. And probably just get you to buy more patterns, but who cares? That's what we do here. I love the screen, actually. Very grassy. Let me have a look. Oh, Janine has joined the Yogi Squad. Thank you so much, Janine. Janine couldn't wait. Janine doesn't want to leave you to fate. So she has joined Yogi Squad. Thank you. Welcome, Janine. Yes, our new member, Janine. Welcome. And remember to look up all the emojis the Yogi has created for you. And there'll be more. So as more members joining, the YouTube actually open up more slots. And I pretty much used up all my slots here. So if we want more emojis, we need more members. Just saying. Just saying. Here we go. Thank you, everyone, for being part of the membership, supporting Yogi on this journey of daily streaming with you. Janine says, if I can't win, I'm still in. Yes, you are. Absolutely. You're absolutely in. Roxy Wild says America is big on the sugary calorie-loaded drinks as well. Yes, I think drinks is a very easy way to take in sugar without knowing. Because a lot of juice, for instance, orange juice, people think is healthy to drink in the morning. It's actually quite a lot of sugar in it. So, and also, I think more people drinking more sort of Diet Coke type of thing. But still, the full fat version is still very popular as well. So, I just don't feel well when I have a lot of sugar. My body says no. So Janine's drinking Diet Coke and water, lots of coffee, no sugar. Yeah, I mean, even with a coffee and stuff like that, if you get into the habit of not adding sugar, you cut off a lot of sugar. Because people drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. And I don't add anything on my coffee. I drink black coffee. So it's little things, little habits that you modify it and you cut off a lot of sugar. Here we go. Roxy says, but I admit I enjoy a Dr. Pepper on occasion. I think occasionally is fine. Absolutely. Even though I do not understand Dr. Pepper at all. It's a flavor that does not speak to me. I just don't understand it. I just don't know what I'm drinking. Oh, Sarah. Sarah says, I just poured another batch of bread from the oven. What kind of bread are you making then? The multiple batches, guys. Yes, homemade bread is the best. And the smell as well. And I remember watching those programs, people trying to sell their properties for people to come in to look at their houses. And they always say, well, just make some coffee and, bake some bread just before they arrive. And they will like the house just a lot more because it's just so inviting. And they can visualize, having a really cozy life in the house and more likely to buy. Chloe says, I had an orange Fanta in America, an American holiday years ago, and it was shocked how neon orange it was. I think, orange Fanta is I'm not sure how much orange is in an orange Fanta, but yes, it's very orange. Just in case you don't know, they want you to know it's got is orange flavor. It's just like anything, it's supposed to be grape flavors. It's all purple. But real grapes, it's not purple. The skin is, but the flesh is white. Janine says, I love homemade bread. I have a bread machine. Oh, that gathers a lot of dust. I know that's what happens with gadgets. A lot of times it sounds like a great idea. It's like ice cream machine as well. And also, not just the household appliances, exercise machine as well. They eventually just turn into coat hangers, just a lot of clothes on top of it. Not talking from experience, okay? Hey, Pascal is here to join us. Welcome. Ah, Roxy. Yes, to be honest, Roxy is saying that I can't drink black coffee, but I used to be like that as well. I used to be, before I turned vegan, actually, I was a vegetarian for a long time. And even before that, I was a latte drinker most of the time, or cappuccino drinker. But since I turned vegan, technically, I could add almond milk or other plant milk. But it was just a lot of hassle. So I decided to try black coffee. And I never looked back because for the first time, I felt like I'm actually drinking coffee. Otherwise, you're drinking a lot of milk. It's like milky drink with a little bit of coffee in there. But I tried black coffee and now I can't put anything in my coffee. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't taste like coffee anymore. So I always, I've been drinking black coffee for a long time. Melissa says, I'm a hot tea drinker, nothing in, just hot tea. Oh, I'm the opposite, Melissa. I'm a black coffee drinker, but with tea, dark tea, like English tea, I have to put some milk. I'm not able to drink it just as it is. It kind of bites my mouth. It's too harsh. So I don't drink tea, English tea that often, but when I do, I have to put milk in it. Most of the times I drink herbal tea. So during the day, if I want a bit of caffeine, I drink coffee. In the evening, well, now I'm drinking coffee, but if I'm trying to avoid caffeine for whatever reason, I drink my peppermint tea. And I've got a lot of herbal tea in my cupboard as well. Janine says, I'm thinking about doing the kitchen on 20 counts. My eyes need a break from 25 count project. My kitchen, I'm trying to think. My is on 22, I think. I'm trying to think, is it 25 or 22? But those 10 stitches, half stitches projects, I'm doing them on slightly lower fabric count. But I think it would just come out just as beautiful. Doesn't matter, what fabric count you do it. And you have to be comfortable stitching it. There's no point straining your eyes doing 25, Hey, busy mom has joined us. Oh, busy mom is working on Quoting Room by Kim Jacobs. Yes, I've been working a little bit on that piece as well, secretly. Not for, I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but I want to kind of, bring it back to my rotation. I kind of parked it for a little bit, but I want to bring it back, and I really enjoy it. It's a very subtle piece, and you need a little bit of patience, but it's really pretty. All right, this one is finished. Oh, Paula. Paula is providing some information regarding, welcome Paula, regarding Fanta. EU Fanta has some orange juice, really? I'm very surprised. Okay, but that's EU for you. They probably feel that if it says orange, it's got to put some orange in it. But I'm sure in the UK, I'm not too sure there's any orange in the orange Fanta. Yes, handmade bread is even better, Sarah. I know bread machine is quite convenient if you do use it, but you can only make them into certain shape, right? If you want little buns or different type of bread, you do need to do it by hand. It's the best. And Ring says, as a diabetic living in the States, it's hard to find paper packaged food drinks without a crap ton of added sugar. Well, yes, I think even like shop bought bread, anything, majority of, I don't know, yeah, they just add sugar in everything. Even like sauces, savory items is full of sugar to balance the flavor, or maybe just to get you a little bit more addicted to it, because sugar is addictive, unfortunately. Let me pick my next color here. I'm really happy it's kind of coming to, particularly when you start to finish the outer borders. It just felt like everything is coming together. It feels really nice, and particularly these little flowers. It makes me feel like, almost like I want to add some back stitching on it, even though the outlines are pretty strong. I don't think it needs it, but it just felt like that kind of piece. See you later, Sarah. So good to have you, as usual. Enjoy the bread. Okay, this one has only got 2 stitches, which is kind of unusual for this piece. Majority of the times, there will be a lot of stitches of the same color together. So this one is 3047. 3047. Let me just take one strand here. Lona says, Yogi, how do you determine your rotation? Very good question. I normally speak to my whip. Okay, now bring on the paranormal music here. Da, da, la, 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 la. Like Twilight Zone there. Yes, what I normally do is I look through my webs, whether they're framed or not. I just pick them up and kind of look at them. And without fail, every single time, if I go through them, one of them will be talking really loud to me. They'll go, stitch me, stitch me, stitch me, please. I mean, like today, for instance, it's a kind of, we have a theme here. So I knew I was going to stitch this piece. But day to day, on the stitch whatever you want day, I just go through my webs and trusting what they're saying to me. And sometimes I pick up the fabric, have a look, and I know which one I'm going to stitch. And I like variations, so I rarely want to stitch the same piece 2 days in a row. Sometimes it happens, like if I start a new piece, for instance, that desire is there. But I try to kind of give myself a little bit more space so I don't get consumed by a single piece, because I did that when I started Gecko Rouge the first time around. I literally stitched that piece every single day. I'm pretty sure every single day for 6 months. And because of the method of my choice, I started from upper left, stitch in order. And I'm pretty sure I started with block by block parking, because it was the only parking method that I learned at that time. So I start from upper left, block by block, parking, and down, diagonally down, and then gradually moved on to sort of short distance, mini cross country. But I was working on that piece every day for so long because I wanted to, but at the same time, I wasn't pacing myself. So because of the way I was stitching, I was literally staring at the same area every day with a little bit of progress. Okay, I do move forward, but I was literally looking at the same image or images for 6 months. And one day I just woke up in the morning. I go, I don't want to look at that piece ever again. Literally, I just got so sick of it. And that was because I didn't pace myself. I think I probably worked on little cake shop. I think I started maybe a few months after that. So I worked on little cake shop a little bit as well. But I had the same issue with the little cake shop. I just kept looking at the same area day in and day out. And I got really sick. So I try not to make that mistake again. Even if I love a piece a lot, I try to kind of, step aside a little bit, give it a little bit of space, just let myself miss it. It's nice to miss a project. So, yeah, that's kind of, a roundabout way of answering your question. If I let the web speak to me, but also allow all my project speak to me at the same time, rather than thinking, oh, I just started that project, therefore I want to work on that project every day. I don't want to make that mistake. So I want to keep everything fresh and enjoy, every stitch I make. So. And recently, and a while ago, we started quilting room together, and I kind of hit the point that I got not fatigued because I wasn't working on it that much, but I was feeling like, I wasn't feeling it, and I made the right decision to leave it and worked on other things. And just a couple of days ago, I picked it up again. I really enjoyed it. So, I think it's a good idea not to feel, obligated to stitch any piece, and just, talk to them. They'll talk back. Let me pick the next color here. 581. 581. It's a green. 581. Beautiful. Susan says, just made a hot chocolate and about to have a mince pie. Isn't that a little bit early, Susan? Are we not slightly ahead of ourselves? Yeah, mince pie is nice though. I do enjoy a mince pie or two during Christmas time. And do you pop in the oven just to warm it up? It's quite nice as well, and it's nice and warm. Or maybe just a toaster. Normally I just pop a couple of them on top of a toaster just to warm up a little bit. It's quite nice. Now, like mince pies, some depends on where you buy them. Some of them are not too sweet, because if it's too sweet, it's sickly. But there's some, I think Marks and Spencer's are quite nice. You can get them on Waitrose ones. So it's not too sweet. Susan says, Yogi, you need 2 Amy days. I think Sweet Shop needs some love as well as Traveling Library. Susan, I know Susan knows me. You see, we're connected with our hearts, I'm pretty sure. I've been thinking about, well, maybe not 2 sour days, but it's just that I need to pick up Sweet Shop and give it some love as well. I totally agree with you. I'm not sure about 2 sour days. I just need to dedicate more days on Sweet Shop, because I was thinking, with Sweet Shop, what my issue is. So I don't know whether you remember, Sweet Shop, I'm actually working on 28 counts, which is my favorite fabric count right now, and the fabric as well is ungridded. Okay. So it's perfect. But I'm rethinking. Nikki, are you still working on Sweet Shop? Because I haven't heard you mentioning that project for a while. So I think my thing with Sweet Shop at the moment is I'm rethinking about the stitches. So with Swiss shop, I'm working on 28 count, 2/1 tent. And when I started that piece, I was deeply into 10 stitches. I still love my 10 stitches, but I'm just rethinking about having that piece stitched in 10 stitches throughout. So I'm slightly stuck, Susan, is that I love that piece and I really want to do more, but I'm not feeling it the same way with the 10 stitches with that piece. You know, the other pieces, I'm happily working 10 stitches. But for some reason, Sweet Shop, I'm kind of thinking, well, I quite fancy the idea of full cross. So I don't know what to do. What do you think, guys? Because technically, I could switch to full cross and it will probably look okay. But I'm just feeling that it just sounds a little bit messy there. So let me know what you think. What would you do? So I'm I'm not that far ahead as usual. Probably not a surprise. I'm probably about let me have a look. Maybe I can bring it up here. Currently, let me show you then. Full transparency, okay? Confession time. I'm currently on my Sweet Shop. Where is it? Here. I'm about 2.2 about 2.2% there. So not that far ahead. Okay, let me show you the stat here. 2.29. All right. And the last time I worked on it was September. Okay. Late September. So it's been a little while. It's been a little while. I'll confess. So this is where I am, and all the stitches are 10 stitches, and it's really pretty. But as you can see, I'm doing kind of cross country here, slightly further distance, okay? And with 10 stitches, I think I manage okay, but I prefer full cross when it comes to this type of stitching, like I'm doing with Traveling Library, and also which one's that? Gecko Rouge as well, on the same count of fabric, 28. And I'm also doing very similar kind of stitching method, 10 stitches, full cross country. But with 10 stitches, it's a little bit clumsy for me. I think I'm getting better with reading my 10 stitches loosely, you know, in loose stitches. But I'm not 100% happy with it. So what do you think, guys? Do you think it would be super naughty and messy if I switch from this point to full cross? Because I've got a little bit to go, okay? I'm here, okay? I've got a little bit to go. And I love this piece. It's so colorful and fun. But I'm just not quite sure about how to move forward. Now, I kind of don't want to restart. You know, that's the path I don't want to go down. Do you think it would be super naughty if I switch to full cross from this point on? Let me know. I'll take your lead. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will, Susan, you're absolutely right. I want to work. I need to give that piece some love. Oh, Claudia, savory or sweet? I don't think I've had savory minced meat. I think minced meat is sweet, no? Maybe they're savory versions. Nikki says, I've been doing full cross lately, so no tent for me. I need a rotation. I'm surprised, but what about the 32 count projects? Does that mean you don't work on them anymore? Because those ones you always do tent. Yeah, we go through phases, don't we? Because I was so in love with tent, and I still love tent from time to time, but I want to be kind of project specific rather than switching back and forth. I don't think it's a very elegant way of doing it, even though I'm not saying you can't do that. You know, I have tried. And you probably can't tell once it's all stitched up. It's just it's not elegant. Suzanne says, I think you can change. Nikki says, I think it's fine, try it. Lona says, wouldn't full cross 2/1 too thick? No, if I do full cross on 28, I do 1/1. So basically, you still have two strands on top of a stitch. It's just either is, turned together or crossed 1/1. Claudia says, I would switch. It's going to take years. So do what you want, switch to 10, a full cross, you mean? Yes, I kind of think that. It's just I need confirmation to see I'm not losing my mind. I do want to work on that piece more. I love that piece. Yes, Susan says mince meat. I know it's the name is misleading, isn't it? I'm sure it's the same in the States, isn't it? Mince meat. It's not. It's not a British thing. So the mini sort of Christmas pie there. Yeah, it's called mince meat, but it's sweet. It's raisin and dry fruits and all that. Yes, it's very Christmassy, isn't it? And a dash of brandy, of course. Betty says, just switch. It will be fine. No one's going to get that close. That's quite true. And also, to be honest, I have tried switching before on a larger count, though, on 25 counts with Gecko Rouge, because I was slightly in the rut with that 1.0 piece version. And I tried to switch to 10 stitches because I was really into 10 stitches. So I thought, well, it's a large piece. If I'm going to go forward, I'm going to stitch in a way that's fun to me. So I switched to 10 stitches on 25 counts, and that was fine. But now with this piece, I'm going to switch the other way. Claudia says, I never could sort out if minced meat was supposed to be a sweet thing or is it was some kind of ground beef. So I never tried mince pie. But hearing you saying it could be sweet. Yes, minced meat, technically, in cooking terms, can be savory of minced meat, right? Literally. And can be, filling for savory things as well. But minced meat, yeah, for Christmas, mince pie is sweet. I'm sure there's probably a story, some sort of a historical origin to that naming, which I don't know, but I'm sure it's there. Someone probably knows in the chat. 523, 523. I know it's misleading, isn't it? It's a hot dog. Hot dog, there's no dog meat in it. Hopefully. I don't know for sure. Let's hope that's the case. Oh, Suzanne have homemade mincemeat pies. That sounds nice. Yeah, the best ones is it's got sort of, fruitiness, but not too sweet. That's my favorite. And when the crust is nice and light and not too dense, you know what I mean? That's the best mince pie. Melissa says, why don't you do a patch and see, compare with your already 10? That's a very good idea, Melissa. I might just do that. Maybe I just work on a very small area or maybe away from the piece, right? And the border there, margin there. That's a very good idea. Oh, Lona, so minced meat is not an American thing. I just presume it's probably Christmas Christmassy thing, so I just presume that it's probably the same. Yes, so maybe in the States, minced meat means minced meat, as in, ground meat. We learn something every day from our stitchers from all over the world. Claudia says raisins. Raisins are the devil's fruit. I refuse to eat them. Raisins are lovely though. Too much of it, again, is a lot of sugar. But other than that, it's lovely. I love raisins. It's all about balance and moderation. But the thing is, I like a bit of a mince pie, but not Christmas pudding. Christmas pudding is just too much. Maybe because there's no crust. And there isn't a lot of cakey bits in it. It's literally just a mouthful of dry fruits and whatever else is in there. It's a bit much. So I don't think I'm the only one thinking that with Christmas pudding. That's why you only have it once a year, not all year round. Ah, so Suzanne grew up with mince pie of some kind because she says my mom's favorite, she didn't like pumpkin. So no pumpkin pies. So the fillings for pumpkin pies, is it pumpkin as well? I'm not terribly familiar with pumpkin pies. So it's pumpkins. And also pumpkin pie is more like a tart, isn't it? It's like an open pie. It's not like mince pie. It's closed. It's more like a tart. So why is it pumpkin pie and not pumpkin tart? I need to know. Oh, I'm falling off the screen there. So these are the very last few stitches of for the bottom border there. And I like the fact that these panels are sort of irregular. It's not like, uniformed, like a rectangular or something. It's literally freestyle shape. Betty says, I've seen people switch from full cross to tent a lot, but no one tells, so why not reverse? Yes, I know. I think when you look at them, when they're kind of floating out away, then you can definitely tell the difference between the two stitches. But once everything's stitched together like this, when it's all completed, you probably can't see the difference. Because you basically you have the same volume of the thread on top of each stitch, and also it's 28 count. It's quite small, so I suspect you probably can't tell the difference. I'll give it a try and I'll report back. I hope I can make it work one way or the other, because I don't want to restart, and I do want to work on that piece. So Susan, thank you for reminding me. And let me do a bit of air stitching with this very light color. The colors, the color of the petals of of the flowers here, literally is the same as the fabric. So you can hardly see the stitches there. A22. Ah, Lona says we call ground beef, not minced. Yeah, minced meat over here could be minced anything. Could be minced beef, pork, or chicken, or mince anything. It's minced meat. If it's meat and it's minced, it's minced meat. It makes sense. So in the US, Lona, I presume that's where you are. Ground beef. So it's ground. Interesting. Because over here, if it's ground, I don't know if you mince meat can anyone refer to them as ground beef. I think it works. It's kind of, maybe it's interchangeable, but I think ground tends to be finer. So ground coffee, for instance, it's really, really fine ground or ground spices, but not minced uh, coffee. Not minced coffee. Not yet. A different kind of coffee. Betty says, I just thought minced meat pie was like a pot pie. I don't get liking any pie. Oh, really? I thought minced pies were kind of universal. I thought it was the same wherever you go. Yes, that's interesting. It's like a pot pie. Oh, right. So the filling for pumpkin pie is like a custard, isn't it? So basically, pureed pumpkin as fillings. I get it. So it's more like a tart, pumpkin tart. Suzanne says Americans call all these things pies. Okay, yeah, because pies. I suppose pies can be open top as well. I'm sure. I'm trying to think. But most of the times, I'm trying to think. Can you raspberry tart? Yeah, tarts are probably smaller. Maybe that's the size as well. If it's really big, maybe it's a pie as well. But pie tends to imply there's some sort of covering to it, some sort of pastry on top, in my mind anyway. So Claudia says pumpkin pie is a custard pie. It's just pumpkin, eggs, milk, sugar, and spices. We make a squash pie in our home the same way. Okay, so basically kind of pureed mixed with all those ingredients. That sounds nice. I do like custard, but as a vegan, you know, it's because custard actually involves a lot of dairy. But I used to like custard. There's some vegan version of custard as well, but I'm too scared to have it. I don't know what's in it. Unless I'm making myself, I just don't know. Frida says pumpkin pie is more like a baked custard. That sounds nice. Yes. The pumpkin with milk or cream and egg. Yes. Okay, I get it now. And a crust, right? You have the base for the pie. open pie. Betty says pumpkin pie is thick, cut, and it holds the shape. People here go crazy. Anything pumpkin spice. I didn't get that either. I think, yeah, I'm with you as well. Pumpkin and spices is kind of slightly foreign to my taste buds. I hear about it, but it's not something that I go, oh, I really love that. Or, something that I go, wow, that sounds really comforting. I haven't got that sort of connection with those flavors. Yes, I hear sort of a lot of things have pumpkin spices. So I'm going to try to imagine what it tastes like. Janine says, I love fruitcakes too, even though most people here don't. It has to be homemade. I think fruitcake is either you love it or you don't. Because some people don't like dry fruits. You know what I mean? Personally, I think, I like it as long as it's not too intense. I have had, cakes that's just too much dry fruits in it. A little bit is nice. Alison says, stopping for tonight, done 515 stitches of 3A65. Which one is that? And she says, gladly I have slight coloured fabric for this. Is it really dark? Time for some power drink and power snack. Chocolate. Yes, go for it. Go for it. So you don't have mince pie in America? I'm actually quite surprised. But do you have Christmas pudding then? Natty says, I have learned to love full cross stitching. I may switch my little cake shop to full cross instead of tent. Oh, so you are doing tent with little cake shop. Yes, I think it will probably turn out okay. I think if you're doing 14 counts or really, large stitches, it will probably show. But anything about anything over 25 counts, you probably wouldn't. I don't know about 20, because it's about the shape of the stitches, isn't it? The smaller the stitches are, the less obvious it would be. I think 25 is pretty safe, and 28 should be okay. Fingers crossed. Oh, Lona says, what's Christmas pudding? Really? Oh, there was thinking. I thought it was, everybody have the same things for Christmas. That's interesting. So no mince pie, no Christmas pudding. So what do you eat for Christmas, during Christmas, other than turkey? Yes, Christmas pudding is a thing. It's just a big, really dense cake full of, there's some cakey bits in there, but you can hardly notice it. If you bite into it, mostly it's like having a block of minced meat. It's probably unfair to describe it that way. a little bit like minced meat, but minced meat is loose and is part of a filling of a pie. But Christmas pudding is literally like a solid football size um, minced meat. That's that's how I look at it. Okay, that's why I don't have it much. A tiny bit, a tiny slice will do. Oh, Chelsea, I'm so sorry you lost your internet. What do I miss? Oh, you have to catch up on the replay. Hey, Captain Squirrel, welcome. Ah, okay, Lona. So tart is kind of a little bit smaller, isn't it? Yes, you're quite right. Maybe anything bigger than a tart is an open pie. Right, yes. Yes, Susan, we like talking about food, you know. It's fun and we get to learn a lot. Like the other day, I didn't know tender stemmed broccoli is called, is it beanie? Brini? In Holland. Okay, didn't know that. Ah, Melissa says pecan pies don't have a top. Yes, I suppose they're all pies, aren't they? Yeah, I think you can have open pie, just pie. That's quite true. Potato pies, yes. For some reason, the pies in my mind is kind of closed. Yes, Betty says a lot of pies don't have bread as topping. But what about, so what are flans? You know, there's another category of pies. They look like pies, but it's called flans. I don't know. We're turning into a cooking channel right here. Okay. Oh, Suzanne is probably referring to custard. Says you can do it without dairy, just need eggs. So I don't eat it anymore since I'm allergic to eggs. Yes, as a vegan, I don't eat eggs either. So, but I like the idea of custard. It's nice. It's creamy, but not as rich as cream. You know. So maybe that's why I like it. Rin says anything with a pastry crust top or bottom or both is generally called a pie here in the US. I suspect it could be like that over here as well, but for some reason I just kind of, if it's kind of open, I tend to think about them kind of like a tart type of thing. But yeah, maybe tarts are smaller pies. Betty says, Yogi, they do pumpkin spice coffee. Yes, when I first heard about sort of pumpkin spice, I know it's a thing in America, but I'm just trying to imagine, because spices, I can imagine. Okay, a little bit of nutmeg or a little bit of cinnamon, I get it. But a pumpkin part of it, particularly in a coffee, what does a pumpkin taste like in a coffee? So that's the bit I don't understand. Or are you referring to the spices used for pumpkin pie, but there's no pumpkin in a in a coffee? I don't know. I need to know these things. I'm just thinking, you know, pumpkins and coffee, you know, do they go together? And Janine says, all this talk making me look forward to the holidays. Yes, that's part of the fun. We do festive stitching and we talk about the food and everything that goes with the festival and whatever it is, holiday. Oh, Susan says 3865 is white, kind of a white. Oh, poor you. Right, so Rachel Morton says no mince pie or Christmas pudding. Oh my God, the mystery deepens. I thought it was, worldwide. Here we go. I've got 3 stitches here, and the bottom bit is done. These 3 stitches are air stitching, in the air stitching territory. 3, 8, 6, 5. 3, 8, 6, 5. Ooh, yes, air stitching. Here we come. But only 3 stitches. I can do it. What's Christmas pudding? Oh no. Ah, Rachel says, when you say pudding, I think of those little pudding snacks in the dairy section, pudding cups. I think over here, anything that's desserty is called pudding. Have some pudding after meal and stuff like that. That could be anything. So it's not, custard pudding. That's creme brulee, or so anything that's kind of, dessert is a pudding. But Christmas pudding is an actual thing. I don't think it's everybody's favorite, but this is something you feel like you have to eat some, just to be festive. Here we go. That's nice. It's almost white. 3, 8, 6, 5, going back. Three, 6, 5. Oh, Claudia says no Christmas pudding. Also in the US, pudding is pudding, not just dessert. I was shocked. There was a cake. Oh, so when you say pudding, you literally think about like a pudding, like a custard pudding. Ah, no, pudding is everything here. Like it covers a lot of things. Leona says finish another 100 stitches. That's amazing. Wow, I didn't know that. Everybody say, what is a Christmas pudding? Betty says it's Christmas pudding made of rice. No, that would be rice pudding. No, Christmas pudding is really just a kind of a block of mincemeat put together with a little bit of a cakey bit to kind of to bind together. It's mostly spices, dry fruits, a lot of orange peels, that type of stuff. And it's very dark. If you Google it, you probably see it. It's interesting. It's very sweet. Huh. Oh, Janine says fruit pies is the holiday dessert. That sounds interesting. That sounds similar. So fruit, like dry fruits or fresh fruit, that's different. And she says sometimes we have lemon meringue pie. Oh, lemon meringue pie. Is that Christmassy? Interesting. It's egg white. That's very different. Let me see. And I'm going to start filling in this bit a little bit. So It might be quite light in color. Oh, not bad at all. This one is not bad. 169, a little bit more 169 stitching. Let me see. 169 is a gray. Ebony says, I've heard that US don't have Christmas crackers. Really? Do you not? Christmas crackers. You've got to have Christmas crackers. Melissa says, Christmas in the US, we have cookies and pies, usually, and fudge. Oh, is fudge Christmas food as well? How interesting. It's totally different, isn't it? I had no idea. I've seen American Christmas in the movies. I thought, surely you have some Christmas pudding and some mince pie. And Lona says turkey or ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, veggies, pumpkin pie, sweet potatoes, pie, pecan pie. For Christmas? Pumpkin pie is for Halloween, is it? Halloween. Interesting. Sweet potato pie sounds nice though. I like sweet potatoes. As long as it's not too sweet. That's my thing. Chelsea says peppermint bark eggnog. Yes, that's very American, isn't it? Pecan pie as well. That's very American. That's what my family does for Christmas. Eggnog. Yes, I have had eggnog in a friend of mine who's American. I think she was from New York, but she's been here forever. And I went to one of her Christmas parties and she made eggnog. It's interesting. It's like a warm milkshake type of a thing. That's my take of eggnog. And I think it's got alcohol in there of some sort. I don't know which alcohol. Janine says, what is Christmas crackers? Oh no. I had no idea. This stream is transformative. I had no idea. I thought these things were universal. Christmas crackers, Ebony, you need to explain to our American friends and worldwide what Christmas crackers. It's crackers that you have for Christmas. Easy. And Claudia says, in Germany, you eat, I'm not trying to, I'm not going to attempt to even pronounce it. Claudia says, of some sort of dessert, is some sort of sweets, right? Very nice. It's like steamed fruit cake. Yes, Christmas pudding. Yes, that's a very good way of describing it because it's not baked. It's steamed. It's wrapped up and steamed, and you open it up. It's very dark. Yes. So it's not a baked thing. It's a steamed pudding. Frida says, don't forget cranberry sauce for turkey. I think that's probably universal. Cranberry sauce. And bread sauce. Do you guys have bread sauce? Oh, I'm thinking probably not. Bread sauce sounds like a British invention to me. it's an interesting idea. Yes, Ebony. Okay, let me see if we can bring on the explanation here. We need to know these things, clarifications. Let me bring on Ebony's explanations for oh, I'm way behind, that's why. Where is Ebony's? Oh my God. I'm so behind the chat. I'm trying to find Ebony's explanation. Oh, here we go. Ebony explains Christmas crackers, okay? Cardboard tubes. You're making it sound so attractive, Ebony. Cardboard tubes that you pour and make crack sound. There's a little gift inside, usually a piece of paper with a joke written on it. I think you must have similar things because we have emoji of firecrackers. It's just like that, but it's got Christmas theme to it, and there's a little piece of sort of note inside. And yes, really bad jokes most of the time. Yes, so that's Christmas crackers. Let me see if I can find the emoji. You guys know it. Maybe not as big as that, but let me see. I'm sure I've seen you using emoji for that. It's just a firecracker thing. Let me see. I can't find it now. It's probably just different names, and also basically used at parties. But these are just Christmas specific. I can't find it. Oh no, it's one of the emojis anyway. So yes, so that's it. And you need to have one for your Christmas lunch. Oh, Grace Halston says, Yogi, just curious, do you have Trader's Joe markets there? No. But I've heard of it. I've heard it mentioned. Is it a supermarket? Is it like a chain supermarket, like Sainsbury's or something? I'm guessing. It's a food shop, isn't it? I'm not saying flan. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. It's a type of tart looking thing. Don't ask me to define it. I have no idea. What? Betty says they're called pies here, cheesecake. So you have cheesecake, right? Not cheese pie. Cheese pie will be savory. Yes, Ebony says those crackers, we have them on the dinner table. So you crack the Christmas crackers together, and normally there's a paper crown, isn't it? That you can wear it, and you have to wear it in order to eat. Otherwise, you're not allowed to eat. Yes, paper crowns. I forgot about that. Something to look forward to. And there are always people refuse to wear them because they think it's silly. And you kind of look at them suspiciously and go, why don't you join in? Just be a little bit silly. And 2 glasses of wine later, they will put it on. It takes a little bit of courage. ebony. That's a bit extreme there. Guys, don't be offended, okay? Our ebony thinks pumpkin stinks. Controversial. Yes, our members' opinion doesn't represent the channel, okay? Just that little disclaimer there. I'm sure pumpkins don't stink. Do not sue Yogi, okay? Do not sue me. It doesn't represent the opinion of the channel. Oh, Janine says the Christmas crackers are not food. Oh my God. Are you thinking about fortune crackers, which is edible biscuits? I think it's quite American as well. Occasionally over here, if you go to Chinese restaurants, some restaurants do it, but I think it's more of a American thing. Yes, I've seen it in I don't know whether you guys watch what is that TV series? The sitcom. Seinfeld. Seinfeld. It's one of my favorite things to watch. And there's one episode about a Chinese restaurant and maybe Christmas cracker. I can't remember. Something like that. Oh, Lona says flan is kind of a custard or pudding. Is it always sweet though, flan? I don't know. It's kind of like a pie looking thing, isn't it? I have pumpkin spice coffee with pumpkin spice creamer or pumpkin pie creamer. But so my question, Lona, for you is when you say pumpkin spice, is there pumpkin in there? Or are you referring to the spices that you use for pumpkin pie? I'm just trying to visualize in my head whether there's pumpkin in the coffee or not. Or are we talking about the type of spices, you know, that's used for pumpkin pie? Oh, the mystery of pies. Oh, Betty says, I didn't know. I get confused with your biscuits being called cookies. Yes, biscuits are cookies. Cookies, American. So over here is biscuits. But I know biscuits means something else in America. It's more like scones here. Whereas scones is scones. Sweet ones. And there's some savory ones as well, the cheese ones. But in America, I think biscuits, I don't know whether it's identical, but similar to scones over here. Why do they make it so confusing? But if you say cookies here, I mean, everybody knows what it is. The mystery deepens. Claudia says, after this, I'm going to make roast chicken and green bean casserole for dinner this week. Well, inspirations for your, for your cooking. That's what we do here. Inspirations for stitching and your supper. Chelsea says, all of the pumpkin spice coffee I have had, I just been referring to the spices, no pumpkin. Okay, right. So when you say spice, pumpkin spices, basically it's the spices used for pumpkin pies, but no pumpkin in the coffee. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm just trying to visualize, or not visualize, trying to imagine what it would taste like to have pumpkin in my coffee. So it's a little bit like having cinnamon in cappuccino type thing. Busy Mom says, I like to watch the British Bake Off on Netflix. And when they say biscuits, I always think biscuits, not cookies. Yes, indeed. Biscuits are biscuits. Janine loves the baking show as well. I haven't watched it for ages because I don't watch normal TV ever, and I don't know when they're shown. Occasionally, I may watch a clip on YouTube or something, but I haven't been following those shows. Abini says, we call them biscuits. Cookies are only ones that have chocolate chips. I'll still call them biscuits. Abini says, cookies are softer than biscuits too. Really? Abini, I didn't know there was such distinction. Yes, I know. I don't understand the idea of soft cookies, though. Why would you want them to be soft? Biscuits, yes, you know, some are more crumbly than others, but they should be somewhat crunchy. I don't understand the concept of soft cookies. Why do you want them soft? Make them crunchy, seriously. Oh, I think that stitch is not super correct, but I'm not totally, you know, I haven't gone rogue just yet. I can still reverse stitching, you know, in front of your eyes, demonstration. No problem there, nothing to see. Betty says not all cookies are soft. We like the crunchy ones myself. I just call everything biscuits. But occasionally if I see those, you know, kind of American style large, really large chocolate chip cookies, I do refer to them as cookies because they look American. Oh, not again. Why did I keep doing that? This stitch is not supposed to be happening. It's okay. Reverse stitching part 2 over here. No, it's okay. It's okay. I spotted it. I spotted it. Yes, I see the warning, fire alarm being raised. Yes, Susan's correct. Christmas pudding is heavy on fruit and cake, and it emphasized on the heavy. Yes, it's very much fruit cake, and it's steamed. I think it's always steamed, isn't it? Am I correct now? I've corrected that. I've corrected that. I had no idea. It was totally different. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, am I correct thinking that Christmas Eve in America is the Christmas? How do I put it? So over here is Christmas Day, and normally it's Christmas lunch, right? So it starts normally around lunchtime. But in America, you actually celebrate Christmas the day before. Christmas Eve is bigger than the Christmas Day. Is that correct? Because Christmas Eve here is kind of most people go out. It's not a family thing until the next day, until the Christmas Day. Chloe says Christmas crackers are like tug of war pinata with a bang. Yes, they crack, and with a bad joke inside. It has to be very bad jokes, no good jokes. That's not allowed. It's very bad joke, and you play at the dinner table. Yes, you do. It has to be terrible jokes. Captain Squirrel says, I want fudge now. I know. All the food talk. Everybody's rushing out to get snacks. Lona says, I've never heard of Christmas crackers until now. I'm 63. Serious? Oh my goodness. I had no idea. And with internet and everything, and American movie, British movie, everything. And I actually thought, the Christmas would be quite similar. But turned out to be not the case at all. Oh, that's a shocker. Grace Huston says, we have Christmas crack. Or do you mean crackers? Lona says, love bread pudding. So you do have bread. Oh, no, bread pudding is different. Bread pudding is, yes, bread and butter pudding. But do you have bread sauce? I haven't seen any reply about bread sauce. Does it exist outside this country? I wonder. I start to wonder everything. Questioning the reality of the world. Bread pudding's got to be. I wouldn't be shocked if it doesn't exist outside this country. Busy Mom says, we have Christmas crackers. It's a tradition in our family. Our uncle introduced it to us. He's from England. There you go. But can you get them? That's the thing. I suppose they're like, party crackers, but you need to have a very bad joke inside and a paper crown. So it's slightly different from regular firecrackers, party crackers. Oh, Chelsea says bread sauce, steamed pudding. No, it's literally sauce made with bread. Normally stale bread, kind of not stale, not like off or anything. Kind of just bread that you maybe a few days off or something like that. And you just cook it. And you cut the bread in chunks. Sometimes you can get the pre-mixed ones. It's a little bit, I wouldn't recommend it. But literally just cut, fresh bread, like soft bread. Not like toasted or anything, and just cook it with milk. Oh, my partner does it. I don't know what else do you add in there. He makes a really mean bread sauce. We have it sometimes, just even it's not Christmas. It just cook it with, I think, milk or maybe cream. I'm not sure. And just turn it into sauce, and you can just drip it over whatever vegetables. Maybe if you eat meat, on top of meat, and it's savory. So savory sauce. Yes, paper crown. You've got to have the crown, or it's not Christmas. Oh, I need to scroll down. I'm just so behind with the chat there. Um, Alison says, if you like dunking, you need to try hobnobs. Do you dunk in America? Oh, that's a great debate. Do you dunk at all? Over here, there are all sorts of rules. There are dunkable items and not dunkable items. Oh, dear almighty. Oh, Captain Squirrel says Christmas Eve is a German thing. I think my husband's family are German and they take Christmas Eve very seriously. Yeah, I get the impression that's the case in America as well, isn't it? Because there are always movies about Christmas Eve. No one's talking about Christmas Day. Christmas Day is normally when you have a family row. So that's Christmas Day. I mean, you can row any day. That's okay. It's allowed. Irene, welcome. She says, we have them in Canada. I have to trace back to the previous comments. See you later, squirrel. And Rose says, for my family, we go to midnight mass at church on Christmas Eve and then open gifts after breakfast on Christmas Day and have a big dinner. Okay. Oh, so it's a dinner thing. Over here, it's more like a lunch, really long lunch. You could go on till dinner time. Ha. So it's more like a Christmas dinner rather than Christmas lunch. Rachel Walter said, I've never heard of or seen a Christmas pudding until I watched George C. Scott's Christmas Carol. Oh, I presume they will have Christmas pudding there. And had never heard of Christmas cracker till today. I'm 40. Oh, you see, this is what we're doing here. We're opening everybody's horizon. And I had no idea, the Christmas is so different between two countries. I had no idea. I would have thought nowadays things are becoming sort of more and more similar wherever you go. It's not the case. Okay, Belinda says bread sauce is not an American thing at all. I'm guessing it's probably very British. It probably doesn't exist anywhere else. It probably wouldn't surprise me. Because if you think about it, it's quite odd, isn't it? Why would you make sauce out of bread? It doesn't make sense. I get it. Frida says bread sauce, gravy. No, there's no gravy or meat in there. It's literally just bread. And I think milk and cream, maybe, if you're fancy. And you just turn the whole thing into kind of a sauce. Now it sounds really gross, the way I describe it. And onions in bread sauce. Yes, you can put onions. There you go. I'm sure every family probably have their own, twist. Shocker. Oh, busy mom says, well, controversial guys. Ah, busy mums. Oreo cookies are good for dunking. Do you dunk with Oreo though? Yeah, some cookies are not dunkable. You know, we need to have some ground rules there, some ground rules for dunking. And you can dunk cakes as well, like those finger cakes. I don't know what they're called. Controversy. There'll be people screaming as they're stitching. No, do not dunk cakes. One, two, three. Janine says, what on earth is bread sauce? Sounds weird. It does sound weird. No, you know, now I have to describe it. I kind of go, well, why would you do that? But it's a thing. It's a thing. I think it's just a way to create thick sauce and use up bread. I don't know what the origin is. But it's quite nice. It's really quite nice. You should try it. Look up recipes for bread sauce. And there's some pre-mixed ones, but they sound a little bit gross. I wouldn't do that. Betty says, Dad dunked chocolate chips cookies in his coffee. No comment. I mean, you can definitely dunk biscotti, right? That's an Italian thing, so it's not too controversial. And also, it's not really edible if you don't dunk it. It's so hard. But you know, regular cookies and biscuits. Belinda, we dunk donuts and Oreos. Well, if you dunk donuts, it's almost in the cake category, isn't it? Personally, with those little finger cakes, I do dunk them. It's quite nice. I don't care. Belinda says South America has Christmas on the 24th. They don't even understand the Eve part. Oh right, so Christmas is on the 24th. That's it. How strange. Well, not strange for people in South America. But so it's not even an Eve, it's just the Christmas. There you go. Let me cut this bit off. Very nice. I might continue with this color actually. So one color at a time. Nice and orderly. 169. 169. There you go. Yes, Janine, definitely visit UK during Christmas. And now we have fairy light on as well. What about where you are, guys? Outside of the UK, because over here now it's getting earlier and earlier. My street outside on High Street, literally, all the fairy lights, Christmas lights are on. We're not even November just yet. What about your town, your city? Have you got fairy Christmas light on? Betty says, your sauce sounds like our biscuits and gravy. Oh, but bread sauce is literally like sauce. You just cook the bread down till it kind of literally just turn into sort of white sauce, a little bit thicker. But biscuits, as far as I know, is more like scones over here, isn't it? Or is it not? I got it all mixed up. Belinda says no lights here in Louisiana. Oh, soon. I hope. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Busy Mom says we have Halloween lights on. I see. Because to be honest, people do kind of festive things around Halloween as well, but it's not really a real thing, if you know what I mean. People just, kids probably do trick or treat for a laugh, but there isn't a real sort of meaning to it. So there isn't there are pumpkins you can find in the supermarket, and people do it for fun, but it's not really a real thing, if you know what I mean. So we don't have Halloween lights or anything, not that I'm aware of. But Christmas, yes. Claudia says the towns around here aren't decorated so much, but the stores are full of Christmas already. Yes, I bet. It's a big opportunity for business, isn't it? So they want to start as early as possible to get people shopping. Rain says lots of Halloween lights and decorations out right now. Yes, because Halloween is probably more of a thing over where you are. Yeah, over here it's more like office party theme or for kids. So it's not really a family thing, not really. Okay, so like scones and gravy. So gravy is like gravy, right? Janine says, Christmas light at my house don't come on till late after Thanksgiving. So the last Thursday, so at the end of November, the town usually do it a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving. I remember they, it's kind of they kind of try to bring it forward as more and more every year. I remember it's quite reasonable to have it from December, but now they pretty much bring it forward the entire month. And it's not even November just yet. We have Christmas light. Claudia's family's parents very sensible. They don't decorate until 15th of December. Isn't that a little bit late? 15th of December, it means you can only enjoy it for about 15 to 20 days. Even if you leave it till New Year, I wouldn't be able to wait. I'll probably start somewhere from December, the latest. November is a little bit early, I think. So what is Halloween light like? Is it just a little bit like Christmas light? Or does it have like pumpkin shape or something like that? I don't think I've seen it here. Not normally. Busy Mom says in my neighborhood, their homes, they have big skeletons in their yards. Some go overboard. Yes, I can imagine that. I've seen sort of, I think with Christmas decorations as well, some people just go over the top. It's like a neon sign on their windows. It's a bit of fun. Janice is saying the same thing. I think with Christmas as well, probably more people going overboard with the decorations. Roxy says November 1st, Halloween comes down, Christmas goes up. Oh, I think maybe till November 1st. Okay, so it's maybe around the same time here. Yeah. So we start celebrating Christmas from November. Yeah, over here normally just see people in costumes and stuff. Normally it's more like student parties or office parties, that kind of thing. Betty says, I forgot my Christmas clothes out and comb Saturday. I'm starting. I need this year. What is Christmas clothes? You mean like Christmas jumpers and sweaters, that type of thing? Do you have to wear them for the entire December? Like uniform? It's mandatory. Chloe C says, I work in retail in the UK. We were told first week of October, all our Christmas stuff have to be out 1st of October. My goodness. So you have 3 months of Christmas. They do try, don't they? Get people shopping as early as possible. So Chloe would know. She works in the shop. Andrea says, so no Halloween, no Christmas, no one sees my house anyway. Oh, join in for a little bit of skeleton, on the window. Why not? So Halloween lights are usually orange and purple. Purple? Why purple then? Interesting. Orange, I understand, is more like a pumpkin color, isn't it? That's interesting. I don't think I've seen Halloween lights as much as such. Bex, hello, welcome. Yes, she says, I'm extremely late to joining, but I got you. That's very cute, kitty. Thank you very much. This is the alien version of my kitty Dolly. Okay, if you don't know what Dolly looks like, you can see the resemblance here. Now I'm going to show you my Dolly's photo. There, identical, isn't it? You put a little hat Oh, my little dolly. That's literally Dolly right there. Okay. So there's alien Dolly there for you. And I'm trying to complete the remaining filling in the body there. Hopefully, you know, I made great progress today. The bottom part of the panel is pretty much finished. And I'm just trying to fill in the rest of the Dolly's body. So, so the top part of the panel, I'm probably going to leave it till next year. But I'm hoping to do a bit more for the remaining of the body there. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's really good fun. So welcome. Oh, Betty says Halloween lights can be skeleton head too. Then that's then I can tell it apart. If I see a skeleton head, I know it's probably not Christmas. Busy Mom says, Yogi, do you pass out candy on Halloween to kids? Well, on my street, I wouldn't say that's a thing normally. No, it's not traditional or anything, not over here. It's American import, you know. But kids love it. So where I live right now, in the past few years, maybe before COVID, there used to be kids with their parents, I hope, come and press the doorbell and go trick or treat and stuff like that. And I always tell them, sorry, I don't eat sweets. I know I'm a spoiled sport. And but previous years, there were a few occasions when I was in the mood, and I would actually have some mixed sweets at home. And if they do come around, I hand them out. But later on, I kind of thought better of it. I just think if they have food poisoning or any kind of issues with my sweets, you know, they're going to come and sue Yogi. So I stopped doing it. So I just pretend I'm not home. Turn the light off. No, I don't. If they do knock on the door, I just go, oh, sorry, I don't have sweets. I know it's terrible. But recent years, I think it's probably because of COVID. I don't get those kids anymore. Or maybe they grown up and decided that's not a good idea. But in the past, yes. But I don't know how prevalent that is. I think, you know, parents must be a little bit worried. You're knocking on strangers' door, because I'm in London. I don't live in a small village where everybody knows everybody. So you're literally receiving sweets from strangers. If I was a parent, I wouldn't do that. No chance. And so it's not really a thing. I know some people do it, the brave ones, but not very common, I don't think. I don't think it's a very good idea. Hey, she shared Craft Shack. Oh, that's a name I'm glad I can pronounce. It's almost midnight, so you know. Says happy Halloween to you as well. Welcome. And we are about 8 minutes before midnight, actually. Time flies when we're talking about pumpkin pies and Christmas pudding. So I'm going to make this color my final color, okay? So guys, you know how it works. If you're new to the chat, we play a game at the end of every stream here. And it's called Guess My Stitches, okay? So the new joiners come and play. No skills involved. Look at the chat. They have no skills, but they play every night. Okay, no skills involved. All it takes is some courage to come forward and offer a wild guess. Okay, and so all you need to do is to guess how many stitches I've done today. Okay, and if you go, I have no idea, that's you and me both. I have no idea either. So we're good. You're in good company. And just take a guess. And if you win, oh my goodness, if you win, you get the respect from all these guys, beautiful people in the chat here and beyond. And you get to enjoy the Christmas buffet, not Christmas buffet. We're talking about Christmas, not Christmas buffet yet. Maybe we will at some point. But and I lost my thread here, and where am I? I am over here. Okay. Ah, here we are. Good. And you get to enjoy the emoji buffet with me. Okay. So as you can see, the regulars are already coming forward with numbers. You can tell, and if anyone is a new joiner, just by looking at the number they're offering. Let me bring on the super duper, high tech against my stitching machine. I know newcomers prepare to be shocked. Okay, brace yourself, brace yourself. It's coming on. It's SpaceX technology. Go. Oh, look at this. I know. I'm impressed by, by the machine every day I look at it. It's our super duper Guess My Stitches machine, okay? It captures all the numbers that is coming forward. Nothing is missed, okay? So I am going to just do a few more stitches. Every stitch counts, guys, okay? And I am going to just do four more there. Beautiful ending of this session. And once I'm done, this piece, I am going to park this piece till next year, okay? So this is the last opportunity for you to look at my alien kitty here. And if I'm, good enough, I might, find time to fill in the rest of the body in my own time before Halloween. But otherwise, I'm happy to leave it until next year. We're not in any kind of race or competition here. And I am going to do the final 4 stitches. I think, oh, hang on, there's 5 more stitches, okay? And so you have a little bit of time to come forward and to offer the number. So lurkers, in the spirit of Halloween, come forward and just offer a number. It's spooky season. Maybe it's so spooky that you win. Who knows? And the winner could be you. It's like the lottery. It could be you. So I am finishing the final 4 stitches in Danish method. And then I'm going to give you a quick recap of what's happening on my fabric today. Oh, today we're just talking about food. I'm sure after this you'll be rushing out there, getting some mince pie. Maybe there's a local shop somewhere selling mince pie, and some, make some bread pudding, bread sauce for your supper, and all the goodies, and I'll look up some pumpkin spices for my coffee, for my next coffee. Okay, so I am going to dot this thread here, and this is the end of this session here for this piece for now, till next Halloween. So next time when you see this piece will be our next Halloween stream, okay? And so here, let me mark the final few stitches here, so it reflects all the stitches here. Hang on, no, that's not correct. Those ones I haven't done. Oh, very close. I'm not cheating. I just misread the chart there. So that's correct. So here we go. So today, okay, I'm sort of working on the bottom part of this panel here. The kitty panel is my favorite, of course. The bottom part is actually completed. Okay, look at this, it's beautiful. It's supposed to be like this. It's not uniform, so I love it. It's very organic. And so I fill in the bottom border here, and continue to work on my alien kitty, fill in to the body here, and it's very close. You know, I'm probably about less than 100 stitches here remain, so I might be good and fill it in and post it on our Facebook group there. But the remaining panel, you know, I'll patiently wait till the next Halloween there to stitch with you. Okay, guys, so let's look at what we've got today number wise. Thank you for joining me and play with me. It's a little bit of fun, okay? Just like Halloween. So here we go. So first number is from Roxy Wild. Well done. 285. And Rose 240. And Betty 324. And Betty Lou Taylor 324. And we have another Betty Hankins 293. And Donna Mary 262. And Helen, alert herself. Round of applause to Helen. Helen, is it Daisy? 273. And you know, oh, how sweet. We know She Shed is a new joiner, 500. And nice to meet you. This is Yogi here, Slow Stitch Yogi here. And Claudia, 215. How sweet. And Ring is 245, Chloe C 301, Janine, our new member here today, one of the new members, and 236, and Busy Mom 280, Frida 90, okay, we met before, and Rachel Morton 289, Susan 300. I like the confidence, and Cha alert herself a little bit. 19189, but is always with us. I know, I see you. Clara as well, 176. And let's have a look. Grace Houston, 210. Too Snowy, I love the name, 97. Nikki, 223. Bex, 280. Very good. And Sherry Wood Needles are welcome on Lurker. Hello Yogi. I guess it's 237. Guys, are you ready? Thank you for your numbers. And let's have a look. Are you ready for the reveal of this Halloween, the final session of our Halloween stitching for this channel? There you go. And are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Doubters. 258. Who says 97? Snowy. I won't hold it against you. Maybe just a little bit. Okay. 258. 258. Who is the winner tonight? Who can read numbers? 258. Donna is pretty close. And 25, anybody's around 25 something. 25 something. Currently, the closest I can see is maybe Rin. Ring is quite close. 258, everyone. 258. Is it? Is it Ring? Anyone closer? Anyone closer? Yes. Otherwise, it's 240. That's Rose. I think it's Rin, isn't it? Am I correct? Roxy, very nice one. Roxy is trying to pull a fast one. You see, there's a little bit of lag there. I would have believed you, you know. No, I think it's Ring. Ring is our winner tonight here. Let me find Rings. I can't see. I can't read anymore. Yes, here we go. Yes, Ring 245. Well done. See? You come forward, you offer a number, you might be the winner. And tonight is Rin's night. And mine as well. It's my night every night. I win every night. And I get to enjoy the buffet every night. But Ring, today, lucky you, you get to join me for our special emoji cup buffet, okay? As you can see, the spread is coming on. But from Nikki, first of all, a lot of bread sauce and pies. Yes, it's very themed. Nikki has been paying attention on our discussion today, even though there's a fortune cracker. It's not the same as Christmas cracker, okay? Distinction there. A round of applause from Busy Mom as well. And enjoy the glory and the praises and a round of applauses from everybody here. And very wholesome spread there. Kids will like that. And Frida as well. Is it biscuits or cookies? It's up to you. And maybe the coffee's got, pumpkin spices as well. And Susan over here, very wholesome spread there. And Grace Hosden as well. See, this is all feast over here. We have good fun talking about food. And at the end, you get to enjoy the feast itself. Guys, so this is 3 minutes past midnight here in the sleepy London town as you coming forward and offering your generous buffet here for me and Rin from the sleepy London town. Yogi signing out. Okay, and tomorrow is Stitch Whatever You Want Day, Thursday. So bring forward. No guilt today. Guilt free tomorrow. You can stitch whatever you want, okay? And what is that? It's pudding. Not Christmas pudding, but actual pudding. Okay, custard pudding. And of course, this is Halloween-ish. So bring on the pumpkin pie there. So thank you for joining me today. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And until then, give me some 99 emoji there that I created for you. And also we have new emoji came on today, and that's this spooky bingo. We didn't have a spooky bingo, but maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Every night is a new night, or every day is a new day for you. So night night, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from Yogi here to you. Nighty night. Night night. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.